Hello everyone, my name is Destiny Pollard and I will be doing my presentation over the most dangerous illnesses of the 21st century. Data reveals that many infectious diseases have emerged or re-emerged worldwide in the 21st century. Substantial amounts of research have been identified as a priority in order to establish public health foundations that are effective in eliminating the existing burden of dangerous illnesses. Unfortunately, this task may take years, even decades, due to the rapid growth of the diseases and the quite limited amount of support for research. According to the World Health Organization, in the year 2016, there were about 60 million deaths worldwide, with 54% of them being due to the most dangerous illnesses of the 21st century. As a result of today's moving and entwined world, there are numerous opportunities for the rapid spread of infectious diseases. Newly emerged diseases have been discovered at an outstanding rate of one or more per year. Research shows that infectious diseases today are spreading faster and emerging more quickly than ever before, which is why updated and expanded regulations are necessary. The Ebola virus is named after the Ebola River, near where the virus was first discovered in 1976 in Zaire, now known as the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The virus is believed to live in non-human animals such as fruit bats. Humans may become exposed through contact with an infected animal or through direct contact with body fluids from an infected person. Symptoms may include a high fever, severe headache, muscle pain, weakness, diarrhea, vomiting, abdominal pain, and unexplained hemorrhage. Treatments for the virus consist of fluids and supportive hospital care, such as managing breathing machines and providing medications to support blood pressure. The Marburg virus is also known as green monkey fever. It is a severe and highly fatal disease that was first recognized in 1967. It is caused by a filovirus that usually lives in African monkeys. Human transmission of Marburg hemorrhage fever is by direct contact with infected blood, semen, urine, mucus, and organs. Symptoms consist of headache, muscle pain, dementia, high fever, sore throat, inflamed lymph nodes, rashes, bleeding from gums and nose, bloody vomiting and diarrhea, and small hemorrhages in eyes. There are no treatments for the virus, but the reduction of the symptoms is possible. The human respiratory infection caused by a particular influenza virus, H1N1 strand, properly known as swine flu, was first recognized by the World Health Organization in spring 2009. The disease is known to the world as an infection of the throat, lung, and nose. Swine used to only affect and replicate in pigs, although the disease was a human influenza virus. Today, the disease spreads from human to human, either by touching surfaces contaminated with the virus, then touching the mouth or nose, or simply by inhaling the virus. Symptoms of swine flu may include body aches, cough, headache, fever, runny nose, chills, sore throat, fatigue, vomiting, and diarrhea. Treatment consists of rest, pain reliever, and fluids. Severe acute respiratory syndrome, or SARS, is known as a contagious and often fatal respiratory illness caused by a coronavirus. SARS first emerged in China's Guangdong province in November 2002. It spread to nearly 37 countries within weeks, showing how rapidly infections can spread in a highly mobile and interconnected world. Transmission of the disease can occur by airborne respiratory droplets such as coughing or sneezing, skin to skin contact, saliva, or touching a contaminated surface. Symptoms of SARS begin with signs such as the flu. After about a week, signs and symptoms include a fever of 100.5 or higher, dry cough, and shortness of breath. Treatment for the virus has not been discovered yet, despite efforts from scientists around the globe. Research for vaccines is ongoing. Therefore, treatment for the virus is mainly just supportive and may include assisting with breathing, antibiotics, antiviral medicines, and steroids. Avian flu, or bird flu, is known as a disease caused by infection with type A viruses. The disease first emerged in the year of 1997 and later re-emerged in 2002 in Asian countries such as China and South Korea. Strains of the influenza virus primarily infect birds but can also infect humans. Transmission is most often through contact with sick birds or people. Signs and symptoms of bird flu may begin within 2 to 7 days of infection, depending on the type. In most cases, they resemble those of conventional influenza, including cough, fever, sore throat, muscle aches, headaches, and shortness of breath. Since avian flu is such a severe illness, unfortunately, treatments may require hospitalization, isolation, and intensive care. The rise and extensive growth of dangerous illnesses and their impact on societies throughout the world are extremely apparent in the 21st century. Infectious diseases today are known as the second leading cause of death and the first leading cause of disability adjusted life years worldwide. There is much certainty that current and emerging diseases will continue to challenge us in the 21st century and beyond. Although these dangerous illnesses can be very alarming, there is hope that someday the diseases will be eliminated. Here is a chart of age-adjusted diseases of the circulatory system mortality rate. Here we have Australia with a mortality rate of 311. Here we have Germany with a mortality rate of 302. Here we have the United States with a mortality rate of 257. Here we have Sweden with a mortality rate of 249. Here we have Belgium with a mortality rate of 212. Here we have Switzerland with a mortality rate of 208. Here we have the Netherlands with the mortality rate of 203. Here we have the United Kingdom with the mortality rate of 203 as well. Here we have Australia with the mortality rate of 186. Here we have France with a mortality rate of 151. And lastly, we have Japan with the mortality rate of 146. And the average for all of the countries together is 215.